A very good morning to all the 12th standard students. Time and tide wait for no man. I think you will understand the meaning of this and act accordingly. We will pass on for the next topic. So far we have completed almost we are in the stage of completing third chapter. Now we will go for the next heading called reciprocal equations. Reciprocal equations, out of which we have two types, type 1 and type 2. I am not giving definitions here, just by example you try to understand what is type 1 reciprocal equation and what is type 2 reciprocal equation. Now if you see the type 1 equation, 6 is present and the last term is 6. One coefficient from the last, here the coefficient is 1. Minus 43, again minus 43. So this is called type 1 reciprocal equation. If you see from the beginning and from the last, the coefficients will be same. 6, 6, 1, 1, minus 43, minus 43. So this type of equations are called type 1 reciprocal equations. And we have type 2 reciprocal equation as well. Now see this equation. If you see the coefficients from the beginning, 6, if you see the last, minus 6, minus 41, plus 41, plus 97, minus 97. So numbers are same when we go from the first or even from the last. Numbers are equal, but the symbol changes. Plus 6, here also 6 but minus sign. 41, here minus sign, here plus sign. So this type of equation is called type 2 reciprocal equations. Okay, note, a reciprocal equation cannot have 0 as a solution. We cannot say reciprocal equations will have 0 as a solution. No, 0 will not be a solution of a reciprocal equation. Now problem number 29. Question is this: solve. This looks like an equation of trigonometry, right? Trigonometric equation. Sin square x minus 5 sin x plus 4 is equal to 0. So what we are going to do here is we are going to try and convert this equation as a polynomial equation. This is not a polynomial equation, but we will try and convert that into a polynomial equation. How means, see the first step, put y is equal to sin x. Sin x, we are replacing that as y. So what happens for this question? Sin square means y square. Minus 5 sin x, so minus 5y, plus 4 is equal to 0. Factorizing, you know how to factorize. 4 into 1 is 4, so split it as minus 4 and minus 1. So y minus 4, y minus 1 is equal to 0. We are getting two values for y. One is 4, other one is 1. What is y? Beginning itself we have replaced sin x as y. So you just reverse it. Again you replace y by sin x. So sin x is equal to 4. Here in place of y again put sin x. Sin x is equal to 1. Sin x equal to 4 is not at all possible. What is the reason why sin x is equal to 4 is not possible? Because the range of sin x will be always between minus 1 and plus 1. So range of sin x is always less than 1 and greater than minus 1. Sin x will always lie within this range, but here it is 4 is coming, which is not possible. But here sin x equal to 1 means sin x is equal to, in place of 1 I can write sin pi by 2, because sin 90 is equal to 1. So x is equal to, this we have studied in 11th standard, if sin theta is equal to sin alpha, theta is equal to 2n pi plus alpha. So x is equal to 2n pi plus alpha is pi by 2. So sin x equal to sin pi by 2 means, using trigonometric concept, x can be written as 2n pi plus pi by 2. This is the general solution. So many solutions are present here, right? If I put n is equal to 1, I will get one answer. N equal to 2, minus 1, minus 2, 3, minus 3. So many answers will come here. So try to understand how we are doing. This is not a polynomial equation, but we are converting that as a polynomial equation and doing the problem. Okay, we will go for the next sum. Solve, if I say again cubic equation, so just I am arranging in the first step, bringing x square to this side, minus 4 to this side, plus 4 equal to 0. Clearly 1 and minus 1 are not roots. Clearly I have written. Can you say how it is? Previous class itself we have seen how 1 becomes a root. You just add all the coefficients, 12 minus 29 plus 8 plus 4. 12 minus 29 plus 8 plus 4. This is not equal to 0. Therefore 1 is not a root. Add even and odd coefficients. This is odd coefficient, 12 plus 8. 12 plus 8, 20. Odd coefficients means minus 29 plus 4. Minus 29 plus 4 equal to minus 25. So again, if you see, they are not equal. 20 is different from minus 25. So minus 1 is also not root. So 1 and minus 1 are not roots. So I am trying this sum using synthetic division. Since 1 and minus 1 is not a root, I am trying with 2. So write the coefficients, 12 minus 29, 8, 4, put 0, synthetic division, do the synthetic division with 2. So 12 plus 0, 12, 12 into 2, 24, like that you do, the remainder comes as 0. So since remainder is 0, I can say 2 is a root. So x equal to 2 is a root. How many roots will be there for this equation? Since this is cubic, 3 roots will be there. 1 root we found out. Still how many roots we need to find? 2 more roots we need to find. For that we will write the quadratic equation from this. What is the quadratic equation? 12x square minus 5x minus 2. Right? Let's see, this is the quotient, 12x square minus 5x minus 2. How to factorize? Minus 2 into 12 minus 24. Factorize like this, cancel and write the factors. From this we are getting two values, 2 by 3. From here it is minus 1 and by 4. So totally we are having 3 roots. First we found out 2 as a root. Now we got 2 more roots. Why I am not explaining this? Many sums we have done this. So I think you know this, how we are writing this. We will pass on for question number 31. Examine for the rational roots of this equation. You know what is meant by a rational root. Rational root means roots of the form p by q. The question is given, sum of coefficients, see 2 minus 1 minus 1, it comes as 0. So what we will do? X equal to 1 is a root. When we say x equal to 1 is a root, when we add all the coefficients, the answer should be 0. So do the synthetic division using 1. How to write this? See this 2. Why I am putting minus 1 here? Because x square before the number is minus 1. Why I am putting 0 here? Because x term is absent. So 0. Then constant term. Do the synthetic division. Remainder is 0. Remainder is 0. So from this we will get the quotient. The quotient is nothing but a quadratic equation. 2x square plus x plus 1 equal to 0. This cannot be factorized. Even if I factorize, see 1 into 2, 2, I cannot split. So which formula I have to go for? Minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Since that will give imaginary answer, only see this equation will give only imaginary roots. This equation will have only imaginary roots because we cannot split like this. Two numbers cannot be written like this. 1 into 2 is 2. I cannot split 2. So this equation will have only imaginary roots. Therefore what I am writing, x is equal to 1 is the only rational root because other two roots are imaginary. Try to understand. So x is equal to 1 is the only rational. This equation will have 3 roots, but x is equal to 1 is the only rational root because other two roots are imaginary roots. Why? Because we cannot factorize this. So imaginary roots will come. So only one rational root is there for this equation. That is the answer. So we will see the next sum in next video.